Hello all, welcome to Techno channel. This is the continuation and part 2 video of SAP BODS interview questions. In this video, we will see a few more BODS interview questions which can be asked in BODS interviews. Before going into this channel, please subscribe to this channel if you are not yet subscribed to get more content like this. Let's get into the questions and check for those answers. Question number 13. What is the difference between data migration and data integration? First, data migration. Data migration is the process of selecting, preparing, extracting, and transforming data and permanently transferring it from one computer system to another system. So, data migration is we are migrating data from one system to another system with the extraction and transformation logics. Next one, data integration means data integration is the process of combining data residing in different sources that provide users with a unified view of them. So integration is mainly combining data from different sources to get the unified view of the data. Next question, how to handle errors in data processing with SAP BODS? The most common standard error handling strategies are using try-catch blocks in our code and error tables, and also by debugging and troubleshooting based on the error messages. By executing our job in the debugging mode, we can find the errors in our codes. Implementing validations and quality checks on data. Based on the validation rules available in the functional document, we can perform validations on the data. These are the main error handling methods while processing the data in SAP BODS. Question number 15. What is the main difference between key generation, row generation, and gen row num by group? Let's see the functionality of these three functions. First one, row gen. Row gen will generate row numbers without source table or file. Here we no need to give any input table or source table to generate row numbers. Next one, key generation. Key generation transform, we have to assign unique ID. Based on that unique ID, it will generate the key columns. For key generation transform, we need unique ID. With respect to that unique ID, it will generate the unique key values. Next one, gen row num by group. Here we need to give columns inside the function. Within that group, it will generate row numbers. If we want to generate the row number by grouping 2 or 3 columns, by giving those columns inside the gen row num by group function, it will generate the row numbers within that group. Question 16. How to pull multiple files at a time from folder in BODS? For file format, yes, we can import multiple files from single folder at a time. The steps we need to follow is, in root directory, give the file path till folder. If you see the root directory column here we need to give the path till the folder where the file is located. Next thing is, in the file name, we need to add the multiple file names by separating with commas. So in the file name section, we need to give all the file names by separating with commas, like file 1, file 2, like that, so that we can pull multiple files at a time from folder in a BODS. Next question 17. Tell me some IDOC status numbers you know. Status 53 is application document successfully posted. For 51, application document not posted, which means failed IDOCs. If the status number is 64, then the IDOC is ready to be passed to application. 68 is not used IDOC. It means if we generate the IDOC and we don't require that IDOC, so we can change the status of that IDOC to 68, which means not used IDOC. Status number 69 is edited IDOC to be processed. After generating IDOC, if we do any change to the IDOC, the status of IDOC will automatically change to 69, which says like IDOC was edited. So 69 is edited IDOC to be processed. Next, question 18. What is the T code for partner profile? T code for partner profile is WE20. We can create partner profile in the T code WE20. Let's see few basic T codes which are coming across BODS developers. SC16 or SC16N, which means we can search the tables here. Whether it is MARA, MARCI or LFA1, every table can be searched here. W19 is updating data in IDOC. We can manually edit the IDOC here. W02 is searching for IDOCs. By giving filters like date, IDOC type and message type, we can search for the IDOCs in WE02. BD87, this is the T code we will use to process the IDOCs. SE37 is for function module. EDIDS is to check the error message after processing the IDOCs. MM03 is to display the data for material for all the views. WDI-VEDI, it will display all the T code lists. Next question 19. What are material master SAP tables? MARA, general material data which has basic data. MARC, plant data. MARD, which contains storage location data. MARM consists of unit of measurement data. MLAN has tax data for materials. And finally, MVKE has sales data for materials. Next question 20. What are all the different types of material views in SAP? For material, we have so many views. Those are basic data 1 and basic data 2. And classification view, sales view, purchasing view, storage location view, costing view, general plant and MRP view, finally purchase order view. To display all these views, we need to go to MM03 T code in the SAP system. Question 21. What are all vendor master SAP tables? LFA1, which consists of general vendor data. LFB1 consists of company code for vendors. LFBK has banking details. LFM1 has purchasing organization data. LFM2 has purchasing data. Next question 22. What is the use of word ext function? Here we can see the function word underscore ext. It is used to get the first name and last name from the full name. Basically what it will do is, it will give the word from the string by the word number. So the syntax for word underscore ext is word underscore ext of input string comma word number which is integer comma separator. Let's see example. Word underscore ext of input string is column name we can give. Word number is suppose 2. 2 is a integer number. And separator is space here. From this we will get the second word from the input string. Question number 23. Comparison between SAP ECC and S4HANA. S4HANA is latest SAP version. S4HANA is much more advanced than SAP ECC. SAP claims that SAP S4HANA is much faster than SAP ECC because it reads data from main memory instead of hard disk. The difference between ECC and S4HANA is SAP ECC supports external database, while S4HANA only works with SAP HANA database. S4HANA will not support external database, it only works with the SAP HANA database. Next question, most challenges during IDOC loads through BODS. Duplicates should not be there, so the data should not have any duplicates. All key fields should require data. Key columns in all the segments should have data. Segment mapping should not be mismatched, otherwise duplicate issue will come. Partner profile should exist in SAP. Debugging the IDOC is the another challenges we will face because adapters will only have the access to debug the IDOCs. Next question is most common errors and challenges while working in BODS. Connecting of data stores to the respective system is mandatory because if data store is not connected to the correct system, the data will be executed in the other system. Privilege access for creating tables or truncating tables. And another one is general syntax errors. Next one is drop and delete data access for template tables. Common challenges in BODS includes connectivity problem, performance bottlenecks, data quality issues, and version control conflicts. These can be addressed through performance tuning, data profiling, troubleshooting, and effective communication among team members. Question 26. What is the main difference among drop, delete, and truncate? Here, delete means delete will remove specific rows from data based on our query. Next one, drop. Drop removes entire tables. Structure also will be removed from the database. Third one, truncate. Truncate erases entire data and keeps the structure. In delete and truncate, structure will be there, but in drop, structure also will be dropped. This is the BODS SQL question. What is the difference between where clause and having in SQL? Where and having are used to apply filters for the data. Here where is used to filter before grouping the data, and having will be used after grouping the data. So the main difference between where and having is where is used before grouping the data and having will be used after grouping the data.